For Innovision Health Media and Late Night Health, I'm Mark Alyn. We're going to take a look at the upcoming Newtopia Now event taking place in Denver, Colorado at the end of August. Our guest is Jessica Rubino. She's the Vice President of Content for New Hope. Jessica, welcome. I'm really excited about I'm going to mispronounce this maybe, Newtopia Now.
Oh, you nailed it. That's it. Yeah.
Well, we're done then. That's great.
Drop the mic. We're finished here. Newtopia Now. Yeah.
So, Newtopia Now is all about natural products of a variety of kinds. Okay, from everything from from clothing to organic and non-GMO foods and supplements and more. Let's talk about Jessica for a few minutes. What's your background in the natural products arena?
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here and chat about Newtopia and other things, natural products. I kind of grew up in the natural products industry. I'm from Boulder, Colorado, which is where New Hope is based. And I went to CU Boulder. I'm not going to go like year by year. Okay, Mark, I know you're thinking like, wow, this is going to be a really long-winded explanation to my question.
Well, just 1885 is when you entered college. I get it.
So yeah, found New Hope Network, absolutely loved it, got an internship there, and I've been with the company for 15 years and absolutely love it, love the industry. I've held various positions in content and have launched various new initiatives at New Hope, and now have been a big part of our new show, Newtopia Now. So I'm very passionate about the industry. I'm most drawn to the people and the mission and vision behind all of the companies that we see come through this industry, and also seeing that it's really a booming business. And so seeing, good business and do good business coming together is really my passion and what I love the most. So
we just met Winnie a few moments ago. Okay, your puppy, your doggy.
Yeah.
With your own family, do you eat and serve organic foods, non-GMO foods, take supplements?
Yes, and yes. And I have to give a shout out to Kaya, who's the other Bernese mountain dog that you didn't see. I don't want her to get jealous hearing you just talk about Woody. But yeah, my husband and I are really into, he's vegan, and then our doggies eat nice and healthy. They're burners, so we need to keep their joints healthy. So even pet supplements and that whole space is really interesting to us. But yeah, I mean, it's a passion for me to ensure that I walk the talk. And so I am very much a believer in dietary supplements, in natural and organic foods, and just in the power of nutrition and well-being, and supporting, not just a long life, but a life that is vibrant and dynamic. So I'm very much a believer. With that said, I think one of the big trends that we're seeing in the natural products industry and just in consumers in general is people want to be able to take kind of an a la carte approach to their health. And so they don't want to be shamed for also using, a Clorox wipe, or, eating fast food every once in a while. So I think it's about finding the right balance and a greater kind of level of acceptance of whatever path consumers want to take. So yeah, every once in a while I use a Clorox wipe. That was a personal anecdote in there.
But do you ever stop at a fast food place?
No,
No,
not
you're not going to admit to that.
no. My husband does though.
Uh,
Now that they have Impossible at Burger King, he's on board with that.
I do like those there as well. Um, I've been covering the industry for X number of years. We won't go into that because about the time you were entering college, I was participating in these events, Expo West, Supply Side. I went to the last Expo East. What is different about Newtopia now?
Well, great question, and something that I've spent a lot of time in the community talking about and helping to build. I think one of the big differences about Newtopia now is kind of the intimacy and the curation of it. As you know from experience, Expo West is a massive, beautiful celebration of the industry, and it's big. It's really, really big. And so that comes with a lot of great aspects, and it comes with, people leaving that event feeling like they want something that can complement it. So that's what we've done with Newtopia now, is something that's much more curated and intimate. We have lots of experiential activations and really cool creative networking events. So lots of things that will surprise and delight, but at its core, it's meant to get more brands and more retailers connecting in a one-on-one environment, whether that be through our AI matchmaking that we're offering or through more focused networking events. So we have this whole range of ways that brands can really be meeting with the right people at the right time. And so, yeah, I think that, that's something that is, again, a nice complement to this really large event that we have in Anaheim every year that you know well. So there's a lot of other aspects of it that I won't go into all of them, but just in terms of format, we've divided the event out based on what we call our neighborhoods. So rather than having a traditional pavilion style format on
Mhm.
the show floor, we have 4 different neighborhoods that are
Mr. Rogers is one. Go ahead.
Mr. Rogers is the mayor of all the neighborhoods. We have Thrive, which is innovations in human health; Regenerate, which is all about regenerative business models and practices that support the health of the planet; Glow, which is a wellness and women's health and conscious beauty; and Represent, which is multicultural products and diverse founders. So we found that, retailers and investors like to be able to find companies based on areas of interest and bigger industry themes. And in each of those neighborhoods, we not only have discovery through our exhibit and our exhibits and our booths, but we also have content. So we have stages within each neighborhood, which is unique to our events. We have activations, so you can like go get your hair did in the salon, or you can go stop by the cafe to have a little coffee or a non-alcoholic beverage. So there's all these fun ways that you can be connecting with people throughout the show floor beyond just going up to a booth, which is really fun and gives brands a lot of new opportunities to really show what they're all about.
I will be there and with camera crews and meandering about. I have a question about the yoga. Why does it have to be so early? No, I'm just,
Hey, no, you and me both,
you
right?
know, um, and that's also at Expo West. They're always early. Um, who should go? Who should make the effort to come to Denver, because it's coming to Denver at the end of August, and that's Newtopia now. Um, who should attend?
Well, let me just say, first of all, coming to Denver at the end of August is the best. So anyone who wants to be, I was just saying, like, it's my favorite time of year. Peaches are in season. We have great peaches in Colorado, or tomatoes. So, okay, yeah, beside the point, but it's a really great time to be in Colorado. Really, anyone who wants to be making the right connections in the CPG industry and is particularly focused on innovation. That's a really exciting aspect of this event. 25% of our exhibiting brands are exhibiting for the first time at any trade show. So it's really attracting a ton of innovation. And so as a result, we're seeing the retailers who are really focused on new products and new brands, discovering them, making connections. They're coming. Investors, we have a strong investor presence at this event. They're really seeking, which companies should they be helping, support and helping raise capital. So we have a lot of angel investors who are coming to this event. And of course, all the brands that are doing really exciting exciting things in what we're calling conscious CPG. So natural, organic, but kind of this bigger space, this bigger ecosystem of brands that are committing to doing good in the world. So it definitely is a trade event. It's really centered around brands and retailers, but we're seeing so many members of our ecosystem coming and, wanting to be a part of this first time event. So I hope you said you'll be there. That's
I will
great.
be there,
Yeah.
and I'm really looking forward to it. One of the things that I think about this Expo, Expo West, even supply side, while these are industry oriented shows, the general public is you're not invited, but I think it's important for the general public to know about these because of that word that you used, and that's innovation. To know what's coming in terms of supplements or food, uh, I think it's an important aspect that the general population understand that these events are happening to make us healthier.
I completely agree. I think that's so well stated that, while New Hope and Informa serve industries, and the industry that New Hope serves is the natural product space, our retailers, our brands, our investors, for consumers to really be aware and also know that like their decisions are impacting, as much as what's happening in the industry is impacting consumers, what consumers are doing, we're listening to that, we're paying attention to that, and as an industry are developing solutions that can best address that demand, address those needs. So it really is important, I think, always for consumers and for, especially consumer goods industries to be listening to each other and have that relationship. So yeah, it's always really exciting to hear directly from consumers the types of trends that they're just most inspired by and are participating in and purchasing in some way. And then for us, we like to share that information out, particularly through our retailers, of they're such a great touch point with our consumers as well, and can really report back to us on what consumers are looking for. And yeah, I agree. It's important that awareness among consumers is very important.
Because we're involved in the natural products industry, and we try to eat organic and non-GMO and limit animal products as much as, at least in my case, as much as I can. But at the same time, do you think the average American, one, cares, and two, is healthy?
Do I think the average American cares about the quality
Natural.
of the products
Yes. Yeah.
and natural? I think now, yes, I would say the average American does care, and that's a shift that we've seen in recent years. If you look at how mainstream the natural and organic product industry has become, you can go into any retailer anywhere and find a range of natural and organic products. So I think they care, and sometimes it's, how do you talk about it in a way that makes people realize, oh, of course I care. Who's going to say I don't care about my health, or I don't care about the health of my children or of Winnie over here? Like
Yeah.
everyone cares about health, and increasingly are starting to realize the connection between their personal health and environmental health. And we'll all talk about it in slightly different ways, but I just think the uptick in sales of this industry that is now massive really is a testament to the fact that, yes, the average American does care.
It's a multi-billion dollar industry.
It is a multi-billion dollar industry.
That's with a B. Um, as we wrap up, educational seminars and panels. These are, I think, the heartbeat of any expo. But you got some really interesting ones coming up.
Oh yeah. Well, I also think you're speaking my language here. Flattery will get you everywhere. Yes, content
Good.
is the heart and soul. And we have some really cool stuff coming up. So at Newtopia now we have Dan Buettner as one of our keynotes. I don't know if did you see the docu-series on Netflix, Live to 100? He's
Mhm.
done all the Blue Zones research, and I've been following him for many years, and now that's become much more mainstream as well. So he'll be there talking about Blue Zones and just talking about how the industry can kind of learn from these ancient practices and different cultural traditions from all over the world and bring that into their businesses to help support longevity of their consumers. So really excited about that. The amazing Carla Hall is our other keynote. A lot of us have been following her. And of course, you're a chef. So I hope you've been following her since her Top Chef days. And then she was on the Chew, and she's talking about aging beautifully and gracefully. And she is working with this great menopause related company that's doing some really interesting things. So she'll be talking about the art of aging and what that looks like today. And finally, we have the CEO of the Vitamin Shop, Lee Wright, who's really talking
Wow.
about trends and innovations in nutrition and wellness. So those are our keynotes, but then we have a range of other panels and expert content throughout the entire event. Again, right there on the show floor. I'm particularly excited to be bringing our retailers to the stage. So not only Lee Wright of the Vitamin Shop, but also a whole panel of Whole Foods experts and the Sprouts Forager team and all these retailers who are talking to brands about what they look for in emerging innovations. So that's a big part of our programming at Newtopia now as well. So
Well,
much more, Mark, but
and there's so much happening, and it's great. So if you're a retailer, if you have a product, if you're a healthcare practitioner, you belong at this event at Newtopia Now, coming up December August 25th to the 28th, I believe.
Exactly. That'd be nice if it was December. We'd have a little more time to.
Yeah, yeah, that would be
Yeah.
holiday time in Denver. There'd be
Yeah.
snow. There would be snow.
August is where it's at. Yes, August 25th through the 28th. And yeah, absolutely. All those people that you mentioned, we hope that we see a range of influencers within this industry showing up there. And we're so excited.
And I believe the website is newtopianow.com,
That's
right?
it. Yes.
Newtopianow.com. Jessica, thank you very much. I'd like you to hold on for just a second. I'm Mark Alyn for Innovision Health Media and Late Night Health.